Yeah, I'm just testing to see if this is gonna work. I'll delete this. Cause I'm bored as fuck, man. I tried sleep. I've been sleeping all day. I'm out of meds, so yeah. I'll tell you what though, it's the best streets. It's the best street theater that one can. It's like Broadway. Yeah, it's like the shit I see that I've been seeing. It's really high quality. It's not your local players club trying to drama rama you or your best girl or the best shit you had. It's high quality shit. I mean, I'm dismissive with it because I guess I demand the most supreme. No, I'm dismissive with it because it's enough to make someone go crazy. You would definitely lose your mind. You all would lose your fucking minds if your whole world started to cave in every other year, and you and war is politics, and politics is street theater, is drama, is television, is the way is the controlling the flow of information, controlling your news, controlling the weather, in all shades, in all shades and colors, true to the domain. And that's how it begins. It begins very tangible, physical, and you can reach out and touch it. And they all got different. Each side, each player, each flag in the war has their own department of guerrilla tactics, guerrilla theater, guerrilla warfare, straight warfare, straight down the middle, paramilitary warfare, para-government, and that's how it is. And so it's confusing. You have to go out there and you go out there blind as a declassified civilian, or spend most of your life in corrections, like me. You spent most of your life in corrections, or in the house of correction, meaning all sides agree that you should be in correction and re-education. And you get shuffled around from camp to re-education camp. And there's different kinds of camps. Some are work camps, some are re-education camps, some are holdover camps till you get to the next camp. And usually there's someone there who claims the camp is theirs, and you can delegate your shit to them, and I'll tell them, well, I'm king of the world. Yeah, and they'll tell you, well, I'm number fucking 17, and this is my camp, and I'm like, yeah, but I'm a prisoner of the universal mind. And usually that's how it goes. But it's enough to pop your fucking brain. What if your little boy, your little valedictorian, even your little loser boy that you love the best, your daughter, has to learn how to hustle and push ass in an invisible fucking hostile world. Yeah, where education is the soup du jour, is the order of the day, is the order of your, and make her a thwarted, cold, icy, icebox, barren, frigid, cold like Russian bitch that is here to turn dicks, turn tricks, and just exist in these camps. What would you do if I turned your daughter into that? You would never forgive me, but it's just survival. And each of us has a function, and if we're not performing our function, then the company commander will come down and he'll start making moves and put your shit in serious. He'll paralyze you. He'll take away your legs for a term, or take away your mouth, or take away your fucking hands. And it never ends. And I should not be in any of these. I should not have seen these things. I should not have been here. When I come back, it's going to be with a vengeance. Like I'm avenging my family name or some shit, or avenging my soul. Because I just see people now as bags of water and salt and piss, blood and shit, and they talk to me, and it's like they're dead people, but their mouths are moving, and they never have the magic words that'll turn me on or keep a connection with them unless they're a bitch, and they just start talking, and I just see dead people. It's like I talk to dead people all day, every day when I go out there. Occasionally you see some pussy, and there's a gleam behind the black coal eyes and the vacuous, empty soul. You look and she'll light up for a minute. You'll be like, holy shit, there's still some life in that bitch. But you can't know her. You have to have credits. You have to have the credits. You have to have the money to, or that works too. I see that. Yeah, that all works, dude. That works the best. But yeah, see that's some good news. It comes in, it goes. It ebbs and it flows like that. But yeah, no, that would pop. And your kid coming out of college and he's still in the shit. He'll be in it until he's dead. He doesn't realize that. You think he keeps talking to you, his parents, and he's like, oh man, one day I'll be above all this. And parents know better. They're just like, you ain't. They'll try to console him and tell him nice little lies, but thinking the whole time, you ain't ever getting out. You ain't ever gonna escape into the street. Run free down the street. You'll be sniped. You'll be picked off in half a heartbeat if anybody sees that. You can't go very far because the whole troop will follow you. If you ever try to make a break for it, if you ever try to you just try to make a break for it down the road to do something, you're gonna come back. You're not trying to leave or nothing. They'll fucking pick up and follow you. The whole Bones Brigade will. The whole army of dead people will follow you. And they'll stand there and they'll try to eyeball you to see what you're doing, and they're trying to read you. They're like, you're not leaving, are you? It's like, I ain't going anywhere. I'm just trying to run down the road to get some of this. Nah, it's Christmas. I need to get my refill. I think I'm going to have to do Christmas sober. It's already the 22nd. That's why I'm posting this, because I figured I'm going to write back home. Sit right down and write you a letter over what's been going on, and nothing. It's been, I should be glad about that, but it's been slow, and it's been slow because I ain't made a fucking move, and I'm not trying to let the water ripple. I'm not even trying to make a ripple. I just want to be ignored this month. So I'll do whatever it takes to go hide in a room and do timed breathing so no one can hear me. And they jam right up in your face. They got the mic with the compression level up. They hear everything. You can't do nothing. No, but the whole thing's expensive. They'll blow your fucking leg off. Seriously, I mean, they will. You try to. The warfare is elite. It's even though some of this technology, from a technological standpoint, you could be like, this shit is archaic, but it's not really. I mean, they're shooting photons and lasers, people. This is not. This is not your daddy's fucking pop gun in the back shooting varmint. This is real science, man. These people are scientists. This is Star Trek. If I was to write this book, you'd be like, wow, this is the greatest sci-fi book ever written. And be like, yeah, that's how you had to buy it too. I had to do it in a non-de plume, and I had to also say it was nonfiction. Because the shit would stagger you, and it would stumble you. You'd grab your heart and do 2 steps backward and be like, I can't. You don't even want to know. If I took your wife from the suburbs and did this to her, could she understand? If I had to explain it if she had 1 month to learn this dick and learn the laws of the land and learn my world, I think that'd be a crash course in whitewash, wouldn't it? But I think it could happen. That's what I'd like to do. Start picking straights up off the street, going into suburbs where I know the shit not in operation, and just picking people out of there, basically abducting them, which is a federal offense. But it's abducting it, which is okay because I get away with federal crimes. It doesn't exist in this world. And just pop them, insert them into this grid, into Tron, into the Matrix, if you will. You know what I mean? And just watch them just rip their hair out of their heads in despair. Because, I mean, and once they start looking around, it's like someone pulls the veil back, and then I'd like to see that, the look on a straight person's face when I pull the veil back and I say, now look at the hard, cold, crisp, brisk, snap your fucking neck back, cold, icy, placid faces of death staring back at you. What do you think of that, sir? What do you think of that, Jammy? And just watch the look on his face into this dour hell. You know what I mean? Just watch him or her and then, yeah, and be like, I just blew your mind, didn't I? Ask him. If there's one thing I did in this world, it was just totally blew your mind, wasn't it? You'll never forget me. That's how it should be with some people. And you just give them a crash course into MK Ultra. And this is how it's gonna be. But I don't think the straight mind could. I swear to God, what would they do? They would just call their mind would reset, or something. It'd be great. I have to deal with that year after year after fucking year, and then I have to go back into the straight mentality because I'm half straight, and then I go back into the straight world, and then this shit happens, and it gives me a fucking DID complex, an NPD mentality, multiple personality disorder, fucking dissociative disorder, and then I have to snap back into this MK Ultra world where I'm just the perfect little fucking drone, and I'm here to destroy. And then I have to, as a defense, my mind will break down and put up denial, and I can never escape the Matrix. I can't be the only one, but it's peculiar being me. And when you let them go back into the ordinary world, they would just never be right again. They would be touched, so to speak. They'd be gobsmacked. Just dummy, hand up the ass, ventriloquist puppet used and exploited. Truly exploited. Just like I feel like. And just be like, go operate in the ordinary world now. Until you break the fuck down, and where will you run? Are you going to run back into the Matrix? You're crazy. Well, that's because he can't run far. If he runs too far, his head will fucking blow up like scanners. Probably. That's the next thing they're working on. Because they got all kinds of fences. They got intellectual fences. They got actual electric fences. They got fences that are like the kiss of death. You just run into them. They got all kinds. They got fake walls they put up when they want to move you into a new place. They'll make an accident happen on the highway and divert traffic. They'll fake a fucking forest fire just to put up walls and fucking do their things, and nobody sees it. All the straight people are like, I gotta get to work. It's like, yeah, you gotta get to work. That's exactly right. You know?